Hello, it's Fabio with Patriots On The Fly. Today I'll show you another midge. This one is called the Rojo Midge.
Okay, when I tie the Rojo Midge, I already put a hook on my vise. Is a size 16 curved hook. I put a little red plastic bead. I'm going to get some Unithread black 6/0. And I'm gonna put a peso thread right behind the eyelet of the hook. I'm gonna cut the excess of the thread off. I'm going to get some White Antron yarn. I'm going to use this to create the front gill of the midge. I'm going to get about an inch of this material. I'm going to tie it right up front. As close as I can to the eyelet of the hook. I'm going to cut the excess off at an angle. I'm going to make a couple of thread wraps right in front of the eyelet to help keep that gill up. Then I'm going to get my whip finisher, and I'm going to secure this with a few thread wraps. And the intent here is we want to make this this part here as thin as possible so that we can slide that bead all the way against the eyelet of the hook. Like that. And then I'm going to cut the antron very short, like so, again to create the appearance of the front gills of the midge. I'm gonna get my black thread again. I'm gonna start building the body for the midge. And as I do that, I'm going to get some silver ultra wire, extra small. I'm gonna cut a couple of inches. I'm gonna slide that as close as I can to that bead. And I'm covering that silver wire, ultra wire with thread. I'm gonna go as far as down as I can. Then I'm gonna come back up. I'm gonna go back down again. We want a very slim body for the midge, black body. Like so. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my wire. I'm gonna wrap it around the body of the midge with evenly spaced wraps. And then I'm gonna stop right behind that bead, and I'm gonna secure the wire with a couple of thread wraps. I'm gonna get my bad scissors. I'm gonna cut that wire off. Then I'm going to get a Peacock herl fiber. You can see that there is the the fibers are sticking up from one side, and so we want that side to be used to create the thorax of the midge. So I'm going to secure it with the fibers up, standing up, like so. And then I'm going to start palmering the Peacock herl, making sure that those fibers are sticking up. Like so. 3 or 4 wraps, that's fine. And then I'm going to make a couple of thread wraps right behind that bead to keep that Peacock herl in place. And then I'm going to cut this off, the excess. I'm going to get my whip finisher. Make a couple of whip finishing loops. And there you have it. The Rojo Midge. You can tie this in different color combinations. This is in black, but you can tie this in olive. I've seen them tied in purple and also in red, with a body in red. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll talk to you next week.